Hi, Lindy here. My 2-year carniversary is coming up on 3rd of January, and I've been reflecting over the last 2 years of my carnivore diet journey. I've lost around 500 pounds. My mental and physical health have improved so much, and I just can't believe how quickly this weight has come off and how good I'm feeling. I still am struggling, but with my mindset. My focus up till now has been just to keep consistent on the carnivore diet, eat the right foods, and try not to go off plan. And I'm feeling really strong there, but my mindset just hasn't caught up yet. I kind of still feel like I'm the 800-pound woman. I really lack confidence to leave my house. I'm comfortable at home, and like even on YouTube, I have confidence to jump on here, and I'm not as eloquent as most influencers, but I make it work. I'm still sitting here in my house, the comfort of my house, and behind a camera or a screen, if you like. So although I'm kind of sharing my journey, I feel safe in my home. I need to break those chains, and I need to start getting out and experiencing life again, pushing myself to places that I haven't been before. So I do, as I said, go out and see my daughter. The shop is familiar, the people are familiar, and when my girlfriends ask me to go out, anxiety sets in, panic attacks. I start thinking, where am I going to park the car? Yes, I can fit behind the wheel of a car now, and I have bought myself a car. Just don't use it very often because I'm scared. What happens when I park the car? How far is it from my car to the venue that I'm meeting my friends at? Are there arms on the chair? Will the chairs hold my weight? Can I squeeze between the tables? What happens if I need to go to the toilet? I couldn't fit in cubicles. That would always be a bit scary. And yeah, so all these things go through your head, plus lots of other things. Other stairs, that's another big one. Yeah, little things that everyone takes for granted, and when you're a larger person, they're the things that you think of, and I still have that mentality. And I've proven myself time and time again over the last few months that I can fit in chairs, and I can climb stairs, and I can walk a lot further than I used to be able to walk. But I'm still having those panic attacks, and I need to break those. My youngest daughter, she loves all things Japanese, and there's a pop-up Japanese magic show in the city. So she bought some tickets and invited me and her sister into town to go and see this show. And yes, I got anxious, but I thought, no, I'm going to be kind to myself, and started my morning off grounding. Went outside, took my shoes off, put my feet in the grass, and sat outside for an hour, which might have been a little bit too much because we've just come out of winter, and I was just excited to see the blue sky. And yeah, as you can see, I've got a little bit of colour on my arms and face. I burnt my feet, but that's okay. Carnivores do actually burn, or this carnivore does anyway. And it was nice to be out there grounding and listening to the birds and stuff. And then the afternoon, I just took it easy. I didn't try not to think about going out at all. Had a shower later in the day, kind of dressed up. Was feeling really good. Then the girls arrived, and my husband was going to drive us in just to make it a little bit easier, relieve my stress. On the way, we decided to stop and have dinner. We went to a hot pot restaurant, which I've never been to before. It was almost like a sushi train setup. This train just going around the restaurant, around all the tables, and there were little dishes on there with lots of crap, lots of your veggies and bean shoots and tofus and stuff, which I totally ignored. And I just went for the meat option. So there were lots of fish, there was chicken, calamari and squid, they had prawns, there were eggs, beef, and everybody has like a big pot in front of them, and you can choose a soup. My husband and I had the chicken broth, so I'm hoping that was pretty clean. And you just drop it in this hot soup, cook it up yourself and eat it. And there's Mr. Whippy. Can you hear Mr. Whippy? Do you have Mr. Whippy in the US? It's a gelati truck, and it's obviously going to drive down my street. And I hope the kids don't come out and stop it, because I might have to stop my video. Anyway, hot pot, back to hot pot, and it was very interesting. I did enjoy it, and my daughter, she was trying all the weird things on there. There were balls. I have no idea what these balls were, but they're all different coloured balls, purple balls, meatballs and white balls. I have no idea what they were, but she was trying them all, and then she was like, oh my God, Mum, you need to try this one. I promise you it's Carnivore. I kind of looked at them like, a white ball, what is it? It's probably that big. And I had no idea what it was. And she's like, Mum, I promise you it's Carnivore. And she doesn't normally punk me or anything. So I'm like, okay, I'll give it a go. Popped one of these white balls in my mouth, bit into it, and it literally exploded in my mouth. I think it was a quail egg, because it definitely looked like an egg on the inside. It wasn't a runny egg, and it wasn't hard boiled. It was almost like the middles were scrambled. I don't know if I liked it or not. I tried 4 of them, and I still couldn't make up my mind whether I liked these little eggs. So if you have had quail eggs, let me know. Maybe she didn't cook it right. Yeah, I'm not sure. I would love some feedback on if you've had quail eggs. So anyway, dinner was over. Had a good time, really full. And then hubby took us into the city and dropped us off in Chinatown. And we went for a walk down the street. It was a one-way street, but chockers. There was cars, like, it's all one way. So, and there was just a stream of cars, but people everywhere walking on the road and on the footpath. And me and my daughters, we had to walk in single file. There was not enough room for us to walk side by side. We were just getting knocked around, so it was just easier to keep together, to walk single file down this road. And nobody looked at me. It was like they were all doing their thing with their friends, just minding their own business, going to shopping, whatever. Nobody took a second glance back at me, and I almost felt normal. And that was so good. I just felt really comfortable. So as we kept walking, we came across this cobblestone lane that went between these 2 big tall buildings, and it was dark, a bit dingy. And I'm like, Ella, my daughter, where are you taking us? I thought I was going to be mugged or something. I'm not used to these city alleyways, cobblestones. It was a bit rickety, and I did really well walking down it. And out the back of this big tall building was literally a car lot with this big fence put around it and a pop-up magic show. So we walked in through the fence, and they had little tables set up and little bar stools and a big box in the corner where there was a guy mixing drinks. So we sat down, the girls ordered drinks, they had cocktails. I stuck with our soda water. I was thinking of doing a Dr. Berry and having like his, I think he has gin and tonic or something, gin and soda and a lime slice or something. And I'm just like, no, it's been a warm day. I'm quite happy with a soda. It's nice and refreshing, so I bowed out of the drink, even though I thought, you know, I'll give myself permission. I just opted to have the soda water. And we sat there and waited to be let into the show. And again, people were coming, everyone was smiling, saying hello. They weren't looking, pointing. Kids there weren't saying anything. Just felt normal. It was so nice. And we went into the show, and my daughter, she's so good. Because she had actually been the week before, so she knew what the layout was like. So she specifically asked for a table. They had one table right in the middle of the floor, centre floor, with nice low seats, and all the others were at the bar. So really high bar seats, and which is difficult for me to get up on. I need to have my feet firmly planted on the floor to feel safe. And then you're sitting there for an hour and a half or something, and your legs dangling. When you're a large person, that's a bit hard. And we sat down. It was literally the best seat in the house. So that was really nice that she sort of planned ahead and thought of all that ahead for me, and which I really appreciated. I love my girls. They're so cool. And this show, it was phenomenal. It was so good. Everyone was drinking. I just had the one soda. And the girls, they ordered a couple of cocktails, which is fine. That's what they do. The young kids, not ready to do carnivore yet, but I was just enjoying being in their company. Magic show was really fun. They had 5 magicians that kind of went from table to table, did their tricks, picked on everybody. I got picked on twice and had to, yeah, it was the centre of attention, and it was fun. I enjoyed it. Normally I shy away from those, or I literally a few times I've had to, leave the room and go and hide in the toilet until it was over and then come back in the day. But no, I actually participated and was part of the show and really, really enjoyed it. So I had a really good night.
Everyone, sorry, I have some quite bad news. After the show, I overheard someone in the room say that they don't believe in magic. No, please keep calm. We must keep calm. A very important question. Are you a magician? No. Wait for us. Okay. This is your chance to catch us magicians out in our own game. All right. So all you need to do, keep focused, and you'll be just fine. Give it up for David, everybody!
And then we walked out after the show. My daughter organised a photo shoot with me and all the magicians, so they all posed around me and had a little photo shoot, and that was kind of special. They were so nice. And then we went into a little photo booth shop. So you walk in, and on one side of the shop they have silly hats, silly glasses, headbands with bunny ears, all those kind of things, and you just basically grab all these costumes and then you go into little rooms with a curtain, and there's a little photo booth machine. So the girls and we grabbed a couple of little costumey things and went and had some photos, and that was really sweet. I'd never done that before. And my daughter Ella, she loves all that kind of stuff, so she's always giving me photos of herself when she does that. So now she's got one with me and her sister in it, so for her collection. Then hubby picked us up, went home via a place called Federation Square. We were hoping to get out and walk around and see all the Christmas decorations, but there were just so many roadworks in the city. It was busy, there was nowhere to park, so we ended up just coming home. But we took a bit of video of the Chrissy decorations, and we might go back later on in the month and check out the city and all the decorations again. And now that I've got a little bit of confidence back and I was able to walk around, so yeah, that was a successful day. So I guess you'd call that a non-scale victory. A day out with my girls in the city. I haven't done that in so many years. It was just beautiful. I loved every minute of it. Got a few more adventures planned this month, all in preparation for the big one. I'm not sure if you've heard, but I am going to KetoCon next year in Austin, Texas, and I'm working towards that big adventure. Plane ride is freaking me out. Am I going to fit in a plane? Am I going to need an extender or not? I mean, my head's doing somersaults over that right now, but if anything, it's going to keep me focused, keep me consistent. There's no way I'm going to stray and avoid this opportunity. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to come and meet all my new carnivore friends, and I'm so looking forward to it. So I need to get out and about in our Melbourne streets and yeah, push my limits, jump out of my comfort zone so that I'm nice and ready to come up and meet all you guys up in the US in Austin. So if you're going to KetoCon, leave a comment and let me know, and yeah, I hope to meet you all. So looking forward to meeting Todd and Bella and Emily and Raymond from the Steak and Butter Gang, and hopefully Michael. I'm praying that he's going to be well enough to come in and meet us there too. So I think that's all from me for today. And if you're interested in hearing some of my other adventures, let me know, and I'll make a few more videos. All right, see ya.